possession games. How does it feel to kind of be on that wrong side of another one here?
It's tough. Yeah, I've I've had seasons before where it goes one way and you get the one possession games, and the other seasons sometimes it doesn't. And that's how football works. The ball can bounce your way, or it may not. And all we can do is focus on what we can control and how we can get fix the fixables and respond in a way that's positive.
Max, what was your point of view on the 2 turnovers there?
Yeah, it's something that can happen. It's something that I have better control over, that I felt that I could have done better with that and helped my team out better and put my team in a better situation. At the end of the day, I know it happens in football, but I know that I can be way better and put my team in a better situation to allow us to score more points. And but it happens, and I appreciate my team rallying around me when stuff like that happens. But this is the stuff that you can control, and I'm gonna focus on that and continue to get better for my team.
How pleased were you with the execution of the trick play to Jameson?
It was great. Yeah, we had practiced all week, and sometimes those are hit or miss. Either it's wide open or it's not. And it just happened to be wide open, and Jameson got to a really good spot with really good timing, and protection was absolutely incredible up top. So that's why we scored there.
Max, on the other side of it, the trick play to Ariante, what didn't go right on that one?
They honestly ended up getting to a perfect call on the defense. We didn't foresee number 11 bailing out there in the boundary, and it just happens, though. I think it's a great call. I really do. I think it's a good time for that and a great call for that, and we had practiced it all week for a couple weeks, actually. So it's something that we were confident and comfortable with, and it was just a play that didn't go our way. And I think rather than taking a negative spot, I think it was good that we just went on the next play.
Max, big first down in the fourth quarter to Darius. It looked like he was your third progression.
Yeah.
So you looked off 2 receivers.
Yeah, it's just part of the progression. I think Darius got to a really good spot. Happened to step up, and I think he realized he had space there, and that was one of the few passes that I got to him today. And I thought he did a really good job with that, and helping us move the chains on that drive.
Daniel, can you walk us through? You made a lot of tough catches this year, but that one down the seam where you got kind of licked on the back end.
Yeah, we know Penn State's DBs, they kind of do a heavy outside type leverage, so we knew we could be able to slip inside and be able to get the ball thrown in field, and and Max put in a perfect spot, honestly, later in between 2 people. We didn't really truly foresee that safety coming over the top as much as he did, but still he put in a perfect spot to where I could come down with it.
Danny, was there anything more in the game for you, knowing it was the last time playing here?
I'd say we just continued our offense. My implementation into the offense, I'd say I have a nice role into the offense, and so being able to get all of our playmakers the ball, and which we did, I think that helps, our success.
Daniel, Penn State's a team that's number 4 in the country in the playoff chase and everything. Did it seem like that's the type of your team you were playing? Was it that tough of a game?
Oh, yes, definitely. All the credit goes to them. They're a great team. They have great coaches, and they're fun to play against. Obviously playing against a number 4 team in the country, you love the challenge. You love to be able to compete against those guys and, make your mark in the game. So.
How important was special teams for you guys tonight? Obviously on the defense, you get the blocked extra point, but also the blocked punt as well.
Yeah, it's huge. Special teams, number one, they do a really good job of flipping the field and controlling that third aspect of the game. And a lot of games are actually won and lost in special teams. A lot of games when we get big plays like that on the field goal block when Ethan is down there, Jack Henderson blocked that and all the way down and got the extra 2 points, and that's huge. That's a really big change in the energy of the game, and it allows the energy to be spread throughout the team. And I'm really proud of my guys for doing that. Field goal block unit, for example, is a really selfless part of the game, and to be able to give your all every single time on field goal block, it's fun to watch. And I love seeing those guys go at it on field goal block. It shows you how much they love football, because a lot of people either don't rush or they do and go get the block, and so they did that time.
Guys, want to take us through the Dipsy Doodle play on the reception to Jameson in the end zone?
Yeah, that's
we practiced, like you said, practiced the play a few weeks now alongside that play with Ariante, and we got the right look we wanted into it, and J-Mo, everybody did their job successfully. J-Mo sold the play. I mean, the line blocked perfectly, and then me and all of our handoffs, you know what I'm saying, just happened efficiently, so that's why the play's successful.
Great ball handling on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Dean, how do you look at kind of taking the bitterness of this one into a rivalry game next week?
Right. You know, we're going to put this one to bed. We're going to, you know, learn from this one. I mean, obviously, this is a tough loss. You know, one-possession games, always a tough loss. But we're going to learn from this one as we did every week and do every week. And we're going to go out there and put this one to rest and learn to go out there for Wisconsin.
Max, you had to settle for field goals a couple times. Do you feel that might come back to haunt you?
It can, for sure. I mean, I think that's the flow of the game sometimes. Sometimes you can't get in for 7, and, you know, having a really elite field goal kicker with Dragon back there, it's you know, you're going to get points, and we have, you know, he has all the confidence from us, you know, knowing that he's going to make that kick or those kicks, and you know, sometimes that's what keeps you in the game, and he's doing a really good job. I'm so proud of him for how he's responded throughout the season. He's done an absolutely unbelievable job keeping us in games and winning us games.
You know, how impactful was it to be able to move you around and to get matchups as this game went on?
Yeah, that was a lot of our you know, offense into a third down a little bit, and I thought it would. I mean, it worked. I thought it worked well, so I could say that.
Any more for Max or Danny?
Thank you.
I'd say it was a pretty difficult loss, just like any other game, really. I mean, I'd say the guys played as hard as we could. We feel like, you know, you'd like to come away with those games, but like Coach says, the ball isn't round, you know, sometimes, so the game, you know, isn't guaranteed to go your way, but it definitely hurts.
Anthony, how would you describe the emotion in the locker room? It sounds like it was difficult in there.
We knew we gave it our all, so it was very emotional, especially for all the seniors. And at the end of the day, we know we gave it our all, so it was a little sad in the locker room. But you know, we got big things coming for us in this next coming up week.
Jack, what went into the block extra point from your vantage point?
Really, just determination in the first PAT. I got a glimpse of daylight, and so I knew on the next couple I'd have an opportunity to make it. So I just fired through that hole and you know, was able to make that play. That's what I saw.
Is that something you guys maybe saw throughout preparation during the week leading up? There might be a gap.
Yeah. Yes.
What are your thoughts when Ethan grabbed that ball?
Oh, I mean, you know, that's a unique opportunity. It doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, like the way it did, you got to scoop and score those. And you know, shout out to Ethan for executing what we practice.
Jack, take us through the sack you had the first half.
You know, they had 3 detached into the boundary. I was disguising in the box, and then they motioned tight end number 44 over. I kind of bumped out, and then they snapped the ball. I came free off the edge. I think that was one of the only times in the game that they didn't pick me up on the blitz, and I was able to get home. We've been putting some significant pressure on them thanks to the D-line. So,
What was the challenge of Warren today? He had 100 yards, 8 catches or so. What was the challenge with him?
you know, I think he's just a great player, really, and they put him in unique spots to make plays, the way they work him around their offense. So I think they got a great system with him, and you know, he's a great player. I think he has a bright future.
So how frustrating was Penn State's last drive, considering you guys allowed them to convert like 3 4th down conversion?
Can you rephrase that or repeat
How
that?
frustrating was it defending Penn State's last drive, considering they converted like 3 4th down?
I'd say it was pretty frustrating. You know, you want to get off the field anytime it is 3rd down, right? So, you know, our mentality on 3rd down is just get off the field, you know, by any means necessary. And we put a lot of emphasis on that.
Senior day, tell me about the last time coming out of the tunnel at the stadium.
You know, all 100 dogs were ready to go. You know, we were all barking in the tunnel. You know, it wasn't really. I don't think it was any significantly different than you know, past coming out. But you know, everyone was ready to go. So that's the mentality we brought.
Anthony, what did this game mean a little bit more to you being from Pennsylvania?
Just a little, yeah. Mostly this game was just about the seniors. Like Hendo said, you're all hungry dogs, ready to come out and really put it to them and give it our all. And then that's kind of the mentality we came back in the locker room after the game, and we knew that we give it our all. And it's just, it didn't go our way, but again, we gave it our all. And love all the seniors that played because they've helped me grow so much, and I've taken so much. As Hendo, to Jad, to Richter, to everybody that I've played with. So I appreciate them so much, and that was the meaning of this game, was for the seniors.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you all very much.
Appreciate you guys.